We're recording.
We're back with the. What is it? It's the Steve. No, it's the. Do it again.
No.
It's the Cummy.
Power through it.
It's the.
It's the Cummy Butt Show starring
Oh,
Cummies and Butts.
I changed the name.
Hi, I'm Butts. You must be Cummies.
Hi, Cummy.
Hi, Cummies. What were you saying again, Cummies?
And this is Rob. I'm here with Butt and Cummy.
I changed the name of it on YouTube to the
PCP.
Boys and Boy podcast.
Which is awesome. That thing you sent me earlier was
You
funny.
did?
No, I changed it to the.
Politically correct, right?
Yeah, because only reason I did that is because
Yeah, people will listen. Yeah, I know.
Well, people will type it in because
I
we
know
had one video that was called "Why Is My Dick Out?"
And that's the one that got all the hits because the people were like, "Why is that dick out? I mean, where is it?"
No.
He says it's out, but I don't see it.
No dick.
What would
There's
you
no
what would
dick.
you what would you type in to get "Why Is My Dick Out"?
Probably, why is my dick out?
Yeah, it
You have
was
to be
like
pretty specific.
people were genuinely curious.
You were like, "Why is that dick out?" And
Hey, get on YouTube.
hey, real quick, get on YouTube and find out why that
and
dick's
go
out.
ask YouTube.
Why is that dick?
And nigga, go ask YouTube. Why is my dick out?
YouTube.
Hey.
YouTube said there's a podcast. I'm confused.
Hey, why is my dick out? So did you guys go on water today?
Define on water.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
On water.
so I work at Dave Bank, home of Dave's Bank. Dave doesn't work there anymore. It's kind of sad. Anyway,
Name
so
ring.
we had they called it team building, which is basically a work orgy.
You say teen building or teen?
Yeah, no, they're mostly teens.
With an N?
No, team.
Oh, T-E-N-B. T-E-E-N-B.
T-E-E-M-B-B. Team
There's a lot of
building.
So wait, you guys are out on a yacht?
It's actually, let's calm down. So it's actually a really nice thing. Because they invite us early and I'm like, that sounds gay as fuck. I'm like, that sounds like I'm just going to start blowing dudes. Which is weird because normally on Friday I do that anyway, but I usually don't do it on water.
Yeah, and you're not gonna admit to it
I
beforehand.
want to suck dudes on water. So we're like, all right, fuck it. So they tell us a week, no alcohol. It's a company sponsored event. We can't be getting stupid.
None at all the whole time?
No. So we're like, all right, it's a company thing. So we leave work at like 12:31, right? So it's down there at
on the dot.
that doesn't make sense.
I'm sorry.
Who's Dot?
Me.
So Dot Matrix. So we go down there and it's 12:31. We go down there and it's I'm not sure if you're familiar with Balboa Pier.
Yes.
Okay, so they got one of those big boats, like tiki boats, whatever they call them. So I get down there about 12:30. I run into our friend.
Alcohol.
Well, I don't want to say friend. I want to say more like lover.
Bitch lover.
I want to say I'll call you more on my bitch lover.
My chance ran into my friend.
I wanna say-
Jack Daniels.
I would bump shoulders.
So I go in there and I register, and I'm like, they're like, oh, cool, you're here for the Chase thing, and I'm like, I don't work at Chase. That's bullshit. Who's Chase? That's gay.
Yeah.
Dave.
Who names their bank Chase?
I work at Dave Bank, you idiot. They're like, oh, we have the Dave Bank over here.
Yeah.
That's better.
There's a kiddie pool with two.
It's a kiddie pool full of sperm, filled with other two people who are also made of sperm. It was a lot of sperm. So they're like, "Oh, cool. We don't go for 2 hours, or we don't sail for half an hour." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do for half an hour. I mean, we're gonna be on a boat. We probably should go. I don't know, do community service, or perhaps
We sail with
helps old people across the street, or maybe go to this bar that's literally 2 doors down."
Yeah. How was the day? It was nice out, right?
It was
warm,
It was a
right?
beautiful day. It was
Yeah.
warm. It was warm, beautiful day. So me and my work buddy, we were there and grab a beer. And so we're over there drinking a beer, and he's like, "Where'd you park?" And I'm like, "Up your butt and stuff. Oh, I have jokes and stuff. Work jokes are cool." And I'm like, "Wait, that was not funny. That was terrible." And so I'm like, "I parked right here." And he's like, "Yeah, that's only a 2-hour parking, and it's a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour." And I was like, "Ah, holy pajamas."
Yeah.
Holy pajamas. What do I do? So I'm like, "Where's the other parking?" And he tells me where it is. So we're running. The boat leaves at 2:00 sharp. It's like 1:40, and I've already had a beer, and I'm like, "Oh God, I gotta go repark my car." So I get, I run out of there. I punch an old lady on the way. Grab my car.
Yeah.
Run over a baby. Drive over.
Just happened to be fucking.
It wasn't their fault, but it was their fault. And I was like, "Get out of the way, you stupid baby!"
Baby flips him off.
And the baby flips me off. I punch it. So we drive. I drove over to the regular parking structure. Now I don't know if you guys ever been to Newport or Balboa, but don't.
Never.
But it's not like the meters aren't like where you can put in quarters or dimes or your penis, which I tried 3 times because it's that small. The meter, not my penis. So you go there and it's like you have to put in your license plate and you put in your blood type and how many dudes you fucked. And I'm like, this thing ain't gonna count that high. I mean, my license plate is super. I mean, when you put in your license plate to pay for it, so. The boat literally leaves right at 2. They're like super. It's like 1:54, and I'm like 2 blocks away, and I'm trying to pay for my parking.
I can totally see this happening.
Yeah, you can because I paint it with words that are visuals. And so there's this lady in front of me.
No, because you started drinking.
I did, and I haven't stopped since birth. So this lady in front of me, and she can't seem to quite figure out how to pay. Like you put your card in, they're like, "What's your license plate number?"
I bet you're getting pretty frustrated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit not happy because I'm like, I'm trying to make this boat. You know, I mean, everyone's gonna be like, "What happened to you? Do you not know how to park? Where's your penis?" That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so finally, my buddy calls me, and I'm like, I pick it up and I put it on speaker just to be an anus. And the lady's honestly been 5 minutes trying to figure out how to pay for parking.
And you're saying, "Oh, but I'm just waiting behind this lady here."
But I'm tactful, right? I'm an anus, but not like a total pulsating.
Yeah, you want to pierce a few times.
Yeah, no. So I said, and he's like, "Hey, you got to get over here. We're about to leave. We need to make sure you're here." And I'm like, "It's not, it's not my fault. What can I do? This machine's really slow."
But it's not the machine's this
It's
lady.
clearly her. Clearly her.
And did you point to the woman when you said machine, and you just go, "This machine's really slow"?
Well, okay, it was a little weird because
eyes.
It was a little weird because I went out and I tapped her on the pussy just a little, and I was like, "This machine is a little slow."
And then some dust flew
About
out.
saves but rapes.
He saves, but he rapes.
And I felt terrible
He
after
rapes, but he
because she
saves.
looked at me and she's like, "I'm sorry I'm taking so long." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even notice." And in my mind, I'm like, "I didn't even notice." The following the words, "You lovely lady who was taking forever."
No,
so she figured it. I actually helped her figure it out.
Yeah.
I paid for the parking. Roll up to the boat. No worries. So I'm walking to the boat. 2 of the girls I work with come.
Paul's on the boat.
Yeah, Paul went. Yeah, for sure. I'm walking up to the boat. Paul had the best Hawaiian shirt I've ever seen.
I think he'd say he's got a full white tuxedo.
That's what I meant. Hawaiian shirt underneath.
Good.
He was
Dodgers Hawaiian shirt.
No, it hit all the colors. It looked good. He was looking sharp. He did a good job.
Yeah.
So I come walking up to the boat, and 2 of the girls come running off the boat, and I'm like, "Is it on fire? What's going on?" They're like, "Do you have
Running
any
off, leaving or running to you?
run off leaving?" And I'm like, "What's wrong?" And they're like, "Do you have any cash?" And I'm like, "I'm not paying you to run away. I don't understand." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." So they run. I'm like, "All right."
They bailed.
Walk onto the boat. I look to the left, and I'm like,
Beer.
"Holy shit, that's a bar." The whole time they're like, "There's no alcohol," and I'm like, "We have alcohol."
Why are they saying? Are they saying not drink, or we just don't believe?
No,
there's
they
alcohol?
weren't. They weren't gonna. There was gonna be no alcohol. Like it was just like hang out and fuck or whatever.
Was there a reason why there was no alcohol, or it just wasn't going to happen to be alcohol?
They just didn't think it was gonna be alcohol, and they didn't think we were gonna pay for it. But evidently, that particular cruise always is like it comes stocked with a bar.
Yeah.
So they're just like, "Well, you have to pay for it." It's like,
So
okay.
the girls are running because they're pumped up.
They want to get the ATM machine.
They're getting pumped up. They want to have a couple of fucking.
So I walk
drinking
up and I'm
beers.
like, "Oh no shit!" And then they're like, "Oh, it's a cash only bar," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
you're cash free.
So I start sucking twats.
What did you do? You
No, I'm
sucked
kidding.
twats to get the money?
No, I just walked up to the thing, got an ATM. Me and the other manager got. I was like, "Oh," and they're like, "Well, you're gonna
You
wait."
walked off the boat to get it. This is
Uh-huh.
when it was supposed to leave already.
Yeah. Well, we told him we're like, "Look, you need to wait because we need to get cash."
We'll make
He's
it
like,
worth
"That's
your
fine."
while.
Yeah, and he's
We'll
like,
make
"Yeah,
it-
we'll work
How
it
many
as
people
well."
did that boat hold?
A lot actually. The top deck was like a maximum of like.
So is it like?
60.
Have you ever been in the Catalina cruiser? Is it like that big?
It's a very similar, but it's a
Does it
different.
have
It's a
tiki?
different style boat.
You know, like a tiki skirt, like a thing.
Yeah, it's a
Does
tiki
it
boat.
have that stuff hanging off the sides of
Yeah,
it? That's what I figured when you said tiki.
That's why I said it.
I was either figuring it was that or it would be a decent to medium decent New York Giants football player.
I don't understand what that means.
Like a Tiki Barber type.
No, he was not even decent.
Is it running back or?
No, you're thinking of Rondé Barber.
Rondé
I'm just
Barber.
messing you up. Tiki was good for like 3 seasons, and
Yeah.
then he decided that penises were food.
That's why you gotta get the money up front. Yeah, so
Anyway,
you
so
took off.
we
Paul's
didn't-
having a couple drinkies.
No,
Good for him.
he's got to. No, I respect him because he had something to do with the kids.
He
got to
did.
drive
He
home.
sent pictures of it.
Yeah, he had to drive home and all
And I'm
that.
like,
So
Brian.
You know, Brian-
I'm all. We got a little podcasty poo coming up. I'm all. Paul's sending pictures of a soccer game. Brian having a couple
Drinking.
having a couple drinks.
yeah, so Brian decided let's just drink. So, so everyone, we're drinking, and
Yeah.
it was a good time. I mean, like it's mostly girls I work with.
When does the boat get back? Because Paul gets off the boat with you, right?
Yeah,
So where do you go?
so
Balboa.
Yeah, so the boat leaves at 2. And what was cool is the bartender was super cool because I was tipping him, of course. And at the end, me and one of the processing managers, Brad, nice guy, and we're like, do you think we can slam one more before we get to the shore? And I'm like,
Is that a dude? Slam
Yeah.
a dude?
yeah, slam dudes. And I was like, dude, I will slam dudes inside of other dudes. You don't understand. I'm like, it's one of those Russian dolls. I'm like, dudes inside of dudes inside of dudes.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
slam, slam, slam. And so we go to the bartender and we're like, hey, how close are we to the shore? And he says like 3 minutes. We're like, shit, we want another drink. He's like, they kind of do, those like look over both shoulders kind of thing. And he's like,
I got you guys.
he's like, don't worry about
Paid
it.
for my little.
Yep.
Yeah. My
So he
cabana.
hooked us up with some beers. It was a nice gesture, So we pounded them back to the shore, and we're like, it's like 4:15.
Your buddy's a good drinker. This guy you're hanging out with.
Yeah, he's cool. He's from Texas. He's cool.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
so we have a few drinks. And then we get back on the shore, and some of the girls are like, "Oh, let's go to the." There's like a bar literally up the street. And they're like, "Let's go to the bar and have some drinks." And we're like, "Ah." I'm like, I gotta go home.
What do you mean? Some girls from your work want to go up to the bar and have a couple drinks.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah. I'm always doing that.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. And they're like, "Let's go have some drinks," and I'm like,
We've discussed that, right? I'm always doing that.
Oh, well, they're not talking about like. They're not talking about
Hey, you
doing.
grab him by the pussy?
No, I tap it.
You grab him by
Tap
the pussy.
it. You walk by and go.
They know,
Just a couple of
They know I saved, but I
They know
raped.
you
They're-
have power.
I raped, but I saved. Their understanding of that.
they know you have power. You go like that, she knows you have power. You go, you grab her right by the butthole, you pussy. You pick him up off the ground. You say,
Anyway, so they're like, let's go up to the bar and have a
douche
few
room.
drinks.
You
Go to
swing
the
them
bar and have a
around.
drink.
You
And
went to the bar
so
and
we
hung
did.
out. Yeah, that's where you were. And you said, I got one more pitcher. I'm like, I don't think he does. I think he's
That was actually true.
okay. Then you walked here
Then I walked.
because
here.
that was 6 hours. when you got there.
All the way from Balboa is far.
Yeah.
And plus, I had to stop and get alcohol because I know your fucking gay sandal wearing ass don't bring alcohol.
I bring fucking, what did I make? Shrimp skicampa.
You brought what?
I brought
You
shrimp,
brought
I
Kodiak?
made shrimp skicampa.
As long as my dog likes
Them
it.
scrapes are good, right?
I don't know. I didn't eat any. I'm
You
sure.
did eat a scrape.
Yeah, I gave it to the dog. I'm messing with this.
That's why the dog got a
I was
rock
telling
hard.
Rob.
Dog is a rock hard shrimp cock.
I was telling Rob. One, I'll tell him now that I farted. It's pretty bad. But two, I would
I
tell
think he
him.
already knew that.
You don't do that, Rob. If you
Yeah, I
smell it,
do.
you do it.
He's yeah, I do.
You don't preemptively cover your nose. If you
I do.
smell it, you do. Okay? He wants to know part
Can
of it.
you teach him protocol?
I was
please?
telling Rob earlier. Did I tell you that I went on a date with an
With a man?
older Asian chick?
Yeah, the one you sent the picture of?
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing, Steve. I know every intricate detail about your life because you put it all on our fucking thread. So anything you think I don't know, I've already seen
You
twice.
try to make me feel bad about that thread, but I don't.
I'm not trying to make
but
you
I
that.
do
I'm
sometimes.
letting you know how it
But
is.
I don't.
How'd it go?
Yeah, I have time to do things like that. Not everybody's
So
a
do
manager.
I, and I still
I
don't
am
do
a
it.
manager,
Ooh.
but not everybody is one.
Oh.
Is what I was getting at.
So when you text, I'm gonna have tuna for lunch, people give a fuck? No, they don't.
I'm trying to make guys laugh.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. So what happened?
I did
Yeah.
even a voice.
What
thing
happened?
on there. I go.
Yeah,
I'm going to
listen
get a
to him.
tuna melt, and then I do
Oh,
a
here we
voice.
go again.
And it
Yeah.
goes.
Did we do this last time?
Tuna.
Yeah, we covered this last
We did.
So, okay, so
It's
I
all right.
went on a date.
What happened?
I went to I met her in between.
Did you go to Balboa Island and go on a boat?
She lives in Irvine. I live
That was Brian's story.
I'm like, what?
Like,
She lives in Irvine. I live in house. So listen, so we get off work and everybody's going on a boat cruise called a tiki boat. So we go out. Listen,
You
so,
should have been there. There was so much jizz.
Dude, man.
can I finish? Can I finish?
I finished.
So
Go ahead.
listen, dude, I park my car. There's this old fucking lady, and she's taking forever. She doesn't even. She's pulling her purse out and she's trying to beat the thing to pay with her purse, and I'm like, that's not how you do it, right? So I ripped my hand up her asshole, pulled out her fucking heart, and I ate it in front of what was left of her body before it hit the ground. Then I ran naked to the boat. Two of the hottest chicks from my work come off the boat and they're like, we need money. And I go, there's only one way to get it. And go. They start sucking my boner off.
Wow.
Then I boarded the fucking
Isn't it
boat.
hard being a ball bag?
Pushed the captain in the water and I'm steering around the fucking ocean like I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You seem
right?
jealous.
No. So I go on a date with these two chicks on a tiki boat after work today. I'm just kidding.
Why you gotta ask if why you gotta ask if you're just gonna be a giant twat about it?
No. I went on a date.
I can literally see your pussy lips. They're throbbing.
A flap.
They're little flappers.
No, I went on my belly button flaps. You making fun of my belly button flaps?
Hey, you want to talk about Pussyhead? You guys watch? You guys don't watch it. You should watch the NBA Finals. I swear to God. Did you watch?
Oh, in the stands. And
No,
shit?
I don't get. No. Last night on watch Sunday. All right, there's he's a bench player for the Cavs. His name's Iman Shumpert. All right, motherfucker has pussy head. I'm serious.
What is that?
The way he does his fucking hair. He's a
It splits like a.
He's
pussy.
an African American gentleman. So he does it so it splits, but then he does it on the side so it looks like lips. He has pussy head.
And he dyes it pink.
Purple.
And they even went as
You don't
far
have
as
to dye it.
putting a tiny man in a canoe on top of his hair. Right?
I'm confused.
And
Continue.
his friends are all good luck, and they like
No. That's the thing is every time they touch him on the head, he fucking has to go out of the game for a couple minutes so he can clean up.
His legs are shaking.
His legs are shaking and he jizzes all over your face. What was your story about Dave O'Reilly?
Yeah, I went to what's that dog? It's called Lazy Dog
Jack's.
Cafe, which is actually a bar. I always thought it was like a place to
Sucks.
eat sandwiches or something.
Yeah.
It was alright.
You
It was
can bring
cool.
your dog in there.
They had TVs. They had some games going, and
Which one?
it's in Irvine. So
Oh,
I said
okay.
I'd meet her halfway,
Right.
and she said she drove 15 minutes, and I drove 15 minutes, but we're still in Irvine. She lives in Irvine now.
Well, everyone's in a pretty big place.
It is pretty big.
If you
So
play.
I pull up. I'm walking down, and I always thought her picture looked alright. So
What's that one you said? She looked pretty
good, yeah, good. I walk along the bar,
She eats a lot of
past
canned
the
tuna.
corner of the bar. I made a left, sit down. She's right there. She's like, "Hey, all that." I'll sit down, and she's cool right off the bat. Asian girl, she's probably like 44, something like that.
Right?
And
Does she look like her picture?
Yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's cute.
Nice.
And
How was the penis? Big? Veiny? How was it?
mine, it's mine.
No, not
small,
you. You don't
small.
have one. I'm talking about hers.
Bigger than mine. Yeah.
That much is obvious. Why
No.
are you stating facts? Pisses me off.
You hate facts.
I hate facts.
Everybody knows Brian hates facts.
Not into facts.
Not into the truth.
No, I'm kidding. What do you? How do?
No, so I sat down next to her, and right off the bat, like, you know, there's the first couple seconds, but right
It
off the bat,
takes a little
she's
bit.
smiling, and it's cool, right? Compared to the last date we talked about.
Right.
And that was the last date I was on, by the way. But this one,
That was a
cool.
badger, though. That's your own fault.
I don't know what that fucking shit was about. But this one was cool, and she's like, but I don't know. She's saying that she's sick a little bit, right? I'm thinking, because she deleted me later, right? But I'm sitting down with her, I'm thinking, we're
Wait a
having
minute.
good
Wait a
time,
minute.
'cause
Wait a minute. We've jumped ahead, and I don't appreciate
This
it.
is what I do sometimes.
Yeah, me neither.
Right?
I mean, I've already seen the end.
Now, yeah, so
Is this You'll Float too? Is this
now
what
it gets worse. So
It gets worse.
I'm sitting down with her. We're hanging out. We're having a good time, right? Talking. She's showing me pictures of all of her friends and all this stuff. Like, oh, we all get together. We do all these things. We go to Vegas,
Right.
all that good stuff. I'm like, cool. She talks like a valley girl. Like, and for,
You're crazy. Like,
for like
whatever.
a 45-year-old
Whatever.
Asian girl, I thought that was kind of like, you know, I don't know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool because she's like bouncing
That's cool.
off
She talks like
back
a
and
valley
forth.
girl.
So I was telling Rob earlier, we start talking about I don't know how we got on the subject, but it was
We're talking
Rescue
about
dogs.
politics.
It was about rescue dogs. And she said something about going to a shelter. Her friend had gone to a shelter, has a rescue dog. It's so cute, this, that, and the other. And I'm like,
And Steve says, "Fuck that boat
He
Trump."
says I'm gonna try out some material on this.
no,
one.
I didn't. I didn't.
Did
Well, it
you?
is material, but I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm all, something about rescue dogs. I'm all, that's not like really a rescue. She's totally cool, like hanging out, laughing and stuff. I'm like, that's not like a rescue dog. And she's, oh, well, what's a rescue dog? And I said, hanging from the root of a tree off the side of a cliff, like you're just hanging off of a root that's hanging off the side of a cliff, and a little dog falls off, and you catch it by its arm, and you put it back on the cliff. Then the root breaks, and you fall, and then like maybe a helicopter turns sideways, catches you, and then it's like levels back out, right, and you land safely, and they're like, take the dog, it's yours, you saved it. And she thought that was pretty funny. You guys obviously do too. Yeah, she thought it was funny.
Well, no,
That's so funny.
well, no,
That she went out.
the reason I think it's funny.
So funny. Yeah.
No, it's the reason I ask
Fucked that
because
up.
people are always like, well, "Where'd you get the dog?" And I'm like, "Well, I got him at the shelter."
You don't
And
call
all.
him a rescue, do you?
And no, was he a rescue? Well, no, he wasn't in a fucking burning building. I went and said that one. It's not a rescue. I said that
Ryan,
one. I picked him out like
The
he
one
was
that's
fucking
in the
lettuce.
burning building.
Yeah, I'm all the one that's in the burning building next to the lettuce. You idiots. I'm all no. I just fucking went that one.
Everybody likes to feel important. right?
Yo, but wait. The part you did tell me it was the what was it? The closers. The joke that you
The
told.
funny part,
Oh, I like it.
maybe.
Is there?
So, like the last time, right? People actually, other people have told us who said maybe don't be so like out there on your first like little meeting with somebody. But I'm sitting with her and that went well. Like me telling her about that rescue thing, she's laughing. So later on, we're talking about
Deleting
it's
each other
probably
off
She doesn't
Facebook?
have any kids, so I think maybe I talked
At
to
her age, that's
yeah,
good. That's
yeah.
good.
Well, says something sometimes. But
So she hasn't had a penis in her that ejaculated until it grew a baby. That's what that says.
maybe she's a mass murderer.
Welcome
Who
to
knows?
science.
Yeah.
I hope so. It's
But-
hot.
That's gay. I'm talking about. I think I don't know if I brought up kids or maybe I did.
You did.
know.
Well, you have
she had to-
Troy.
she had to know
You
that I
have
had
Troy.
one on there.
Troy.
It's
Yeah, it's
like
important.
stated
No,
on there.
he's an important boy.
And she's like,
He's a rescue.
he's a rescue boy. Good, hey, good fucking lead in. Because what I did is I'm like, she's like, something about kids, and I'm like, well, have you ever thought about like adopting or anything like that? And I'm like, you know what? I'm all maybe adopting like from Haiti, like a rescue kid or something like that. And then I said something about getting like a
No.
little brown sticker on the back of your car.
No, you did too much.
With the little brown curls on top of it that says, I love my rescue. And you're driving around your car and you got a little Haitian baby in the back and it says, I love my rescue.
For the record, that's awesome.
That was the one.
That
that
is
got
That's
me.
hilarious. But she was not pleased with that,
No,
was she?
Yeah, I shit when he told
She
me.
went like
stupid
this. She
fuck.
went, and maybe she played it cool because that's why she deleted me later. But she's just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
And, but then she
that's racist.
Brian, she legitimately.
Great googly moogly.
She started laughing, like legitimately. I felt like she was thinking it was pretty funny, and we hung out. We had a good time, and then bailed out, and then 2 days later,
Did you kiss her?
she Tindered me like hi and stuff like that.
Did you kiss her?
Back? No, I do.
After
on
a
the
first date?
I haven't kissed anybody ever.
Why?
Unless I'm like gonna go fuck or something. Like if I'm on Tinder and I'm drinking with them good, right? Because this is a weekday.
Hey, I
But if it's like a
weekend,
weekend or something, and I'm out of town or like I'm traveling for
Hey,
business.
I'm just asking. I'm a rescue.
No, it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, dude. Honestly,
You're not doing it wrong.
I think
just
I
don't
am
know.
because Tinder, like every girl. I was thinking about it. Every girl on there. Well, the stigma for Tinder is a hookup site, right? If you talk
Right.
to any girl, she's like, I'm not on Tinder. I'm on plenty of.
They all say the same thing. I'm not here for a hookup.
And all their profiles say I'm not here for a hookup. But
Or I like
think
hiking.
If
So
you
annoying.
meet somebody out there off of Tinder, I think if you establish that you're there to hook up right off the bat, maybe they might want to hook up. Like,
Okay.
But I don't. I don't. Here,
Well, how do you
locally,
establish that?
you would just hang out and have some.
Just have your penis
have some
out?
drinks and like start touching their leg, like flirting.
Oh,
But I'm like,
No, I
talking
think,
to
being
them.
I
forward.
think the key if you want to hook up that first night is not to show off so many of your long-term qualities. Like your brilliant sense of humor.
You're like,
dial it
I don't
back
even
on
care.
Whoa, you gotta be funny
I
though.
don't even care. I want tits.
You gotta be funny. I mean, that's what you
Somewhere
are.
in the
You're a
middle of
funny
those
fucking
two.
guy. That's what you are. That's
But
what
I've
you are.
gotten
You don't
laid
change it.
on Tinder plenty of times. It's not.
Oh, now we're gonna be braggadocious? Is that what?
if
what
you
we're talking
want
about?
to take it like that,
You just said I got laid on Tinder plenty of times.
A lot.
I'm a
Two
rescue.
is plenty.
I'm a rescue.
you are a red.
This game 2 is plenty.
No. Yeah, plenty, right?
Don't ask me. I haven't seen
No,
it.
but
I believe everything. I do believe it. I'm sure that you.
Plenty, but the way I'm playing these things is I'd like to meet somebody to hang out with more than once. So if you're gonna fuck
you want a
somebody the first
relationship?
night, that's not a good start
No,
to a
it's not.
relationship.
So is that what you want?
No.
Which one do
I would
you
love
want?
to have sex with somebody, but I think
You
I've
got-
lost that edge where you get in
No,
there.
you know what it is? Personally, you know what
I've
I think
lost
is?
the edge of talking to somebody to like geared towards
Look.
sex, which maybe I
Look,
should just
whoa.
go back
Let's
to
calm it down, all right? David Ortiz is one of the greatest David hitters of all time, right? He struggled for half a year, right? They pinch hit for him, bases loaded one
Really?
time. Yep. No,
That's like Bonds getting walked with the bases loaded.
that's the exact opposite.
Similar to it, actually. If you said they pinch hit from with the bases loaded.
They pinch hit for David Ortiz with the bases loaded
Yeah, they brought because the lefty was on the mound.
because anyone was on the mound.
He was looking at that. Is that his tongue or his dick?
It's both.
It's out.
Conjoined twin dicks.
Dude, that
That's
is
totally
That's
wise.
just legit.
the
sucking
point.
your
The
own
point of
dick.
making is
He's
the point of
totally
making is
wise.
even Hall of Famers struggle
You
sometimes.
let him lick your
You didn't
face
lose your
in.
edge. You just don't know what you want.
Yeah, that's a smart Brian,
I'm serious.
and that was
You
5
don't know what you want.
That was 5 seconds with Brian,
That was way more than we needed.
and that was 30 seconds in Brian.
I'm serious though. I'm like you either want to go for the hookup and the sex, or you want to, but you don't know. So
You're right.
they can read that off. Of
When
you.
I'm out of town, obviously
fuck.
I'm not going for a long-term
Hey,
relationship.
you just put the dick out and troll the dick out and see which kind of fish want to suck on the tip.
You know what is happening right now is I'm sitting there.
But you live here, and when you put it out there, they're like, well, not there, but like you don't know how to. Well, I want to say it's not your fault per se, but it's just like you. It's your fault because you don't know what you're trying to do.
I agree.
What you trying to
I
do?
sit there on fucking Tinder, and I will like establish like when a girl's on there, then I want to like, why don't you just come over? You've heard of Netflix and chill,
Yes.
right? So that's like,
You've heard of the Netflix and chill.
Have you heard of butt sex and later?
and Drano
and drain all of your shoes,
and cum.
and she licks the drain off.
You've heard of Drano in your mouth and more Drano in your mouth.
Cum.
No, I
It's chunky cum, dude.
I have two extremes, dude. I fucking will go on a date, or like I call it a date, to like get to
The
know
breakfast
somebody,
cereal.
and then I'll do the opposite, which is just try to see if you can get them to send you pictures of their tits, or have them come over to your house.
Hey, so that's the thing is you gotta know the difference, right? You go back and forth, and that's fine out of town because you're just trying to get into something.
And
who
when I
wouldn't be?
establish that I'm from out of town, usually.
Yeah, so it's like obviously in order, but here it's different. And you
what
don't.
am I doing wrong?
What do you want?
I don't know.
That's
no,
what you're
you
doing
know
wrong.
what? Here's what.
That's what you're doing wrong.
The
You don't
problem
know.
is I'm not me. Okay, so this girl, I shouldn't be out with a 44-year-old anyways. I don't
Why?
want to date a 44-year-old.
There you go. So you have to
Hook up with maybe, right?
That's exactly. You have to know what you're doing. If you match with someone
you
who's
gotta set
44 or
goals.
45 and you're like you
Short-term
immediately know
goals.
I don't want to be with this person, but I would like to do things with her. Treat it as such.
Yeah,
you
she'll
treated it
appreciate
like
that.
we might want to do something,
Yeah.
and you're a cool, funny guy, obviously, or else I wouldn't fuck you. But you are. But seriously, like, but you know what I mean? It's like it's true. And then like, dude, I'm the worst with chicks, so I really have nothing to say. But that's why, because you're good with women, to my opinion, and the dog. But that's what it is. You get jumbled. You're like, oh, what should I do? You know what to do. She's 45,
And she's sitting talking to a 37-year-old who's 7 years younger than her.
Dude, but see honestly, there's really nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you really were like, hey, you know what, I like this chick, I want to be with her, I'd be like, dude, go for it, man.
What
But
do you
have to know
that
what
breaks down
you have,
dating.
yeah, but that's the thing is you have to know what you want. So, like, say you can usually within the first little bit, is this someone I can see myself with, or is just someone I just want to, pee
See
around?
myself in.
Yeah, it's true.
Pee in her mouth? Is that
I'm gonna
what
pee
you
in her mouth a little. Not a lot.
Dude, your dog's like, I don't always drink beer, but when I do,
I lick penis.
Lipstick.
I suck my
I
own
wash
penis.
my lipstick.
I'm not mad at him. That's all it is.
Yeah, no, I think that that could all be achieved by don't whack off for like a week and a half, and then you won't be able to
I have no
hide you won't be
motivation.
able to hide your intention.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
When I don't jerk off, I lose my motivation to like hook up with chicks.
Really?
Yeah, big time. Or at least maybe for like I've never gone more than a day and a half.
Yeah.
But like if
That's not true. You haven't got more than an hour and a half.
If I
In
don't
church.
if I don't for 3 days. If I don't for 3 days, my like you said, my whole like mentality changes, like how I act, everything.
It's like
but
15.
for me, I think it like kind of like I behave more. I'm not like so like quick like I'd fuck that or I don't get like all wound up. That's how it is. Are you wound up right now? Rob's gone 20 days without beating his stupid ass dick.
But you're with Dombey, so I mean, I don't want to ask.
No. Like for to like stop using porn. It's a
Well, we gotta get
He's
into this.
he's in a relationship.
Yeah.
And even when
you've
they're in a
been with Dombey
relationship, you
forever.
still jack off.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh no, you totally do.
No, he does.
No, I know. I'm
He's
not
saying
asking him.
he's-
I'm like asking you, like, why don't you?
He's
Well,
I
taking a
said
break.
I jacked up during sex. I was like, this is great.
He's all, this is great-ish.
This is great. I mean, it could be better.
I'm just gonna jerk right here if that's cool.
I wish I could pause you.
Yeah, no, I fucking...
No, wait, are you on some sort of like sabbatical mission?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
Rob's on a bunch of
Giving up the
different
porn.
why?
missions. He goes running, dude. He went 8 miles a
I
couple
don't give a
days
shit
ago.
about running. Why are you giving up porn?
Because I was
It's good for you.
doing it.
I didn't say it was good for you. It's great for you.
I was doing porn way more than I was having sex, and there's
Ah.
was the balance. And not that that's wrong either, because maybe like,
It'll...
But the
No,
balance.
I think I understand
it was
though.
off.
No, I get
was
it. I
off.
get it.
The
No,
scales were
because I mean, it's
completely-
like you've been with. I'm just gonna say her for a long time, right? And like you want to make sure it's still a very physical relationship. I mean, it's supposed to be, right?
That's not why...
So
basically...
basically,
Well, hold on, but
what-
the more you, the less you.
not
Want to
it's
do
not
it?
necessarily
Yeah.
that. It's the
Some-
it's
Dude, how many times I listen to this guy when you're with John Lovitz,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, she wants to fuck, but I'm just too lazy. I just want to jerk off.
That's... You remember me saying that?
No,
That's the fucking... Are you telling the truth, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I've been there.
That fucked up my relationship.
No, it doesn't. I've been there. It's what it is. You lose that, whatever you want to call it. I've
Spice?
been there.
You had
I've been there
spice?
where you're like, look, are you gonna? If you don't blow me, I don't want to fuck. I just want to jerk off. I want to come, but I don't want to do any work.
Yeah.
Like if you either do this or you don't, that's fine. But
Plus,
if not, I'll
what
just do it on my own.
porn does to you, like the things that girls do on porn.
Yeah.
You
You need
might-
someone who's gonna be.
Nothing you do in that bedroom, no matter what, is gonna like really make you
not the
finish
same.
like old Handy
It's not
McHandy.
this, no. Well, I mean it.
You know?
It does for a long time. But and we got a little off track. But I mean, if that's what you're trying to do, then that's awesome.
yeah. There's a whole website for it and everything that talks
That's
about
rough, man.
Talks about all the
Playboy form.
I think some of your
All
hair.
this-
I think some of your hair is growing back.
No, it talks about all
He's got a
the
lot more hair than me, huh? Huh?
You're older and you have less of a penis. So.
Yeah.
Just ask my neighbor John.
Keep going around.
Dick hole.
the website. It's actually there's a website for it, but I go to a sub on Reddit, and there's like just people commenting, like how many days along they are and all this stuff, and basically
What
all
kind of visions
the-
they've
the-
had.
the- No,
They've raped.
the discussion is about how if especially kids today who grow up and as soon as they get their first boner they have porn to jack off.
Yeah, fuck.
Right? Now people like
That's
that
true.
who've been jacking off until they get out of high school, and then they realize that they have no desire to do anything other than that when it
To
comes
jack
sex.
off.
So
Yeah.
they have a program where they recommend going 90 days without even looking at porn, or jacking it off, or nothing, to reset your brain, and then thereafter you give up.
So
Or
And what
hold on,
that'll
hold on.
do-
or you go fucking insane.
well, no,
porn.
that's what I'm asking you. So, well, no, it's I never even thought about that. I don't really think about kids jacking off that often, but usually it's now.
Usually,
Hey, it is time.
It is
o'clock.
now.
usually.
It
But
is hair
but no,
past
seriously,
time.
like so, like what they're saying is like because the access, right, internet or whatever, because there's because we didn't have shit, we had to fucking beat black people up for fucking videotapes of porn, right?
Well, we
Yeah,
started
I can remember
watching
running
the
through
fucking Fuzzy
neighborhoods
channel.
beating
No,
black
watching the
people.
Fuzzy channels on cable.
Especially going to is she sucking the dick or is
Is
she
that
going to the
an
store?
elbow?
I don't know.
Yeah, and
is
then
that
the-
lemonade? Who knows? Squeeze those lemons. Oh shit, this isn't even the right channel. This is QVC.
Yeah, is that a tit
Well,
or
this
a
is
bald
Punky
guy's head?
Brewster, that fucking refrigerator episode.
But so what they're saying is because of the access that instead of ever trying to fuck, they just do like, oh, fuck it, let's jerk off.
it's a quick out.
Right? Is that? I mean, that's
And you
kinda what I
don't have
was
to
gonna-
deal
Yeah,
with somebody's
more so-
emotions, dude. You
More
don't have
so
to.
than it's ever been before.
You don't have to deal with emotions.
Okay, so circling this back to us who are older, including you. I know you're pretty much married, but so does that mean the girls aren't getting fucked because I can help with the guys fucking?
Oh, probably
wait, what?
big time, dude. But with the
It might
amount
help
of
us.
people,
It
the
might
amount
help
of
us.
people I've seen on there.
In Asia, I heard, or what's it, Japan? Which one's the one where they said that with the? I think it's. No, it's.
All I'm saying is, if the young dudes
It's
are
not-
jerk off all the time instead of trying to have sex with the girls, someone's gonna have sex with those girls, and it's Jax.
No, dude, but like, there's like, I guess, opposite ends of this. Not opposite ends of the spectrum. I guess there is opposite ends of the spectrum. 'Cause
There's always opposite
is
spectrum.
it China?
That's what it. That's
Which
what
one
a
is it
spectrum
where they're
is.
fucking too much? I think it's China. Japan, they can't have them. They can't get them to procreate
In China is where they limit how many babies you can have.
because they fuck too much. That was what it was.
No, 'cause
They
they're
buy people
populating too much.
televisions to watch TV. This is what I've heard. Okay, they buy people nice fucking televisions to watch TV, so they'll stop fucking so much. And then in Japan, they can't get people to pull away from their fucking devices to procreate. In Japan, and I want to say that's the truth. I don't.
Well, dude, that's the truth here. That's why I'm going on to this whole fucking.
No, that
thing.
is not the
It's
truth.
'cause
That
that's
is the
me.
truth
I'm-
for white people. Yes.
Yeah.
That is not the truth.
Wait,
That is the truth.
what does that have to do with white
That is
people?
the truth for white people in the United States. Yes, but if
No,
you look
everyone-
around, plenty of people are fucking. Mexicans are fucking like fucking
No,
crazy.
we're not talking. I'm not talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking
he's not
about,
talking about
This
that.
is just a move. This is. They're using references for like the ideas have been around for forever. There's this.
All right, so
There's-
let me. Can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
I totally. I get it. No. So what are you trying to attain by this? More like energy with her, sexually. I mean.
No, it's for me.
Okay, but you know, I mean, like,
it's control.
so at the end, so you're gonna say like, okay, I abstained for 90, however long, right? And at the end, you're gonna say because of that, now I'm, or this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's the end?
It's an
What's the result
experience.
you're trying to achieve? Because I don't know.
It's like an experience of self-control. For instance,
So it's a
okay.
test.
Let me explain this.
It's a
No.
test. Oh, okay, I'm
They're,
sorry.
they go into
Where's
the
my
science.
drink?
They go into the science of it, which there's not a shit ton of research or whatever.
Use drinky poos.
But it's pretty easy to imagine the dopamine release.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And the reward system of the brain.
Right.
Thinking, and especially when somebody becomes addicted to porn, and I would just be like an
Thank
average.
you. Drinky poo.
It's a drink.
E poo.
Oh, a mixed drink?
Ah.
Not yet. Not yet.
Well, there's some in there once your balls get hard. I'm sorry, Rob. I apologize.
Right, my balls
So,
are hard.
anyways,
So okay, so like I know like when you fuck or when you come, all that, I mean, I'm not trying to be crude, but when you fuck stupid ugly whores, no, I'm just kidding. No, but you like it releases in your brain. It's like this was what we do was
not just at the time of release, but also everything leading up to it.
Yeah, that's the best part, right?
So if let's say you're like not even on the like big time addict level, but just an average like jerk, you porn once a day is
oh, you mean like you're addicted?
Let's say somebody.
Okay, let me ask you.
Somebody. Is
it addicted to porn or jerking off? Because there's two different things.
They're totally two different things.
So which is it?
Well, let's talk about the porn. Let's talk about the porn for now.
No, that's fine.
Because it could work for the jerking off in general, but it's mostly to do with the porn.
Okay,
let's say
the porn. All right.
Let's say
the chicks or the porn.
The porn.
Let me go for a second. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say because of the accessibility that somebody who's a little bit more than average, like somebody who jerks off every single day. Let's say that's a little bit more than average. It might not be. Who knows? Okay, but then let's say one step up from that is somebody who jerks off addictively, meaning like I'm bored, so I'm gonna jerk off. I got in a bad mood, so I'm gonna jerk off. I'm bummed out. I'm sad, but jerking off because. I feel because I need the good feeling, right? Yeah. Now, what that does is creates the pathway to the reward center, saying anytime I want to feel good, I go to porn.
That's what I have to do.
And it takes that away from women and interacting with real life women.
Big time, dude. I can get that. I jerk off.
Now, see, here's the thing: is Brian was asking, "What's the purpose I'm doing it?" And it's not that.
I don't think that's
obviously I have a real life woman. Yes, I do want to interact with her more sexually, but there's also all these other things that are involved with.
Well, could it have something to do with her?
There's all these other areas of your life that it pulls away from, like personal hobbies, extracurricular. Like if I want to.
What do you mean, like you can't play guitar because you're jacking off?
You're not going to have that dopamine.
No, I'm not meaning it like in a sarcastic way. I am, but
dopamine's at the center of all of it.
Well, think how much fun you had before you found out about jacking off. Now we say childhood was the best, right? So childhood, like the amount of fun you could have.
He's right, because I don't really care about cake anymore.
No, but the amount of fun you could have had, like doing nothing when you were a kid. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. This is like kind of a good conversation. I think we're in. Honestly, this is a little bit more in depth than we usually get into. We usually were just talking about fucking my dog, but
well, let's think about
jerking off into him.
The longest I ever gone before in my life was 2 weeks. I think.
How did you live? How the fuck did you live?
No, I made it to 20. Right now I'm at like fucking 20 days.
Was it because you were trying to go 2 weeks that time?
No, it's because I started reading the information because I've already gone because I got fucking 14 months sober off the alcohol,
right?
And I'm already in the groove of that program.
Right.
When I found this this no jerking off website or whatever it is, it's called NoFap. Okay.
Number one, FAP, lame.
Okay, so hear me out.
Agree.
So once I found it,
agree.
I saw a lot of similarities with the whole addiction mentality in the support system that people are posting. Here's where I'm at. Here's how many days I'm at. Somebody else posts, "Oh fuck, I jerked off," or whatever, and then the other guy says,
"It
Get
sounds
back
like
up."
that Seinfeld episode. A little bit.
No, but these are the support.
I'm out.
The support is amazing. You got guys who will check in and be like, they call it a relapse. Okay, they take it seriously.
It is a little bit of a problem.
Sounds cheesy.
You have a relationship.
Sounds cheesy, but
I don't know,
just
man.
hear me out.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be that way.
Word.
Go ahead.
It's just a word. But a guy will say, "Oh, I fucking relapsed. I saw this picture on the internet."
He's all, here it is, and he shows a picture.
No, but
here's the gist.
But you'll get like a few responses. "Oh, dude, fucking get back up."
Jizz.
He's all
you're better than this.
You're better
Nobody
than this
gets down on it. No, nobody gets down
Yeah.
on anybody. They just say, forget about
Positive-
it. Move on.
positive
Get
There's
back
gotta
on
be
it.
some people on there that are trolling.
Yeah, but they get weeded
How
out.
much
so
fucking
Wait, hold on,
yeah, I was
wait,
gonna say,
hold
how
on.
much time do you have on your
Hold
hands
on,
when you're
hold on.
trolling
Let
people
it.
trying not to
This,
die?
I've
Exactly.
never.
They
Hold
get
on, hold
weeded
on.
out
I've,
like that.
I've never heard of this shit before. I'm actually kind of interested. Please continue. I've never heard of this before.
Masturbation?
No, what is that? I always put it in the dog. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Serious. No, seriously. Keep going.
Okay.
I've never. I mean, I'm like, I'm kind of like, what?
Another reason that it sparked for me is when I was probably 21. My best friend
Jerked you
gave
off?
me
Blowjob?
who's pretty successful,
Sorry.
like out of the gate, like a naturally successful guy. You know Jesse. He gave me
Oh,
this
Stephen
book.
Jesse.
He gave me this book by Napoleon Hill that's like hundreds plus years old. I don't know, something like that. It's called Think and Grow Rich, and
Okay.
I don't know if it's even 100, but it's super
Doesn't
fucking
matter.
old. Okay, and there's a whole chapter in this book called Sexual Transmutation, where it talks about this. It talks about withholding from sex and that energy being able to use that energy for other things in your life.
No doubt.
Now hold on.
That's a
When
bold
I
deal.
read that, when I was like fucking 21, I was like,
You shouldn't be
I know.
reading that shit.
No,
21.
I read it
Why not?
and I was like, I
Read
wish
everything.
I could fucking do
Read
that.
everything.
I said I
everything.
read it and I was like, I wish I could do that. There's no fucking way now, right? So I did.
Yeah.
I used to walk out to the mailbox and
But
jerk off. To
now that I saw this, now because I have this experience in sobriety and the support from the AA stuff,
see the similarities. Yeah.
yeah, and
Right.
so when I found this website with their support system, it clicked, and I was like, "Oh, I can fucking do that."
Okay, now
So I
from
was
a-
like, "I'm gonna try."
from
it.
an overall
Well, that's okay.
things Rob is
So
taking
what are we
on.
trying to do with it? Is that was I understand everything you're saying, and the whole sexual energy. Totally get like you're gonna keep it inside of your own butt. I'm kidding, but I mean like
Oh, okay.
so what? So like okay, so you're gonna hold out for however many?
Do you
how
have
long
a,
are you
do you
holding
have
out?
light at the tunnel?
Yeah,
Right
so-
now, I'm aiming for 30 days.
Okay, so at the end of 30 days, you hold out good, which I believe you can.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
I've
not.
seen that dick.
Keep
It's
in mind,
robbing.
he's not holding out from ejaculating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And all
Mm-hmm.
with your girlfriend and everything.
Totally.
She's part of the deal. She knows.
Yeah. You know.
She
She
knows
actually-
it's because of jacking off to porn.
Yeah.
She actually sponsored it. Go
Man,
ahead.
that's good times.
So at the end of 30 days, say when you, I'm gonna say not when you make it. What then?
What do you think then? They gotta get the whole house redone.
Dude,
Oh
but-
well, see, here's the
point
way
I'm
they.
saying is you did all this for 30 days, and now what? What do you do?
You do shit. Who knows?
Well,
That's what I'm asking.
I
I think
haven't
you're gonna-
decided
you're
whether
gonna-
I haven't decided whether I'm going to go for 30 or 90 days. But
Jesus.
what they
Jesus.
suggest, the after the fact is just not using porn and just having sex with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
is fine.
Yeah, which
Which should be
after
the first
that.
thing to do.
So
after
is that a
Yeah.
lot of part of it? Is like instead of saying like, oh, yeah, I need to jack, I was like, I should have sex with my girlfriend or my
Yeah,
wife.
no,
or-
no. The
She's
point
gonna
the
know,
point is,
hey, babe,
you
90 days.
Oh, she's gonna know.
Yeah, you go.
She knew
You go
day
from
one,
you
but
can go
90
from
days.
like holding off for however many days to okay, now I fuck every day, right? But the point of taking that extended period is to reset those pathways for the reward system.
Oh,
relating
okay.
to the-
Okay. Now I get what you're. Now I get what you're saying.
And that's what's okay.
Now I get what you're
I
saying.
think I can circle this all back around. Okay, so now you have a girlfriend who you've been with for a long time, right? So you thinking about now? Okay, back in the days we didn't have porn. Okay, so you thinking about maybe some girl you had sex with before was a form of jerking off to something.
Yeah,
right?
no, I get it.
You have to have something to think of when you're jerking off.
Always.
usually. So
It's
maybe
usually that
back in
chick at
the
work
days
with the
before-
big tits, but she always wears that
Dude,
look
if
like sure, but
if
she
I
gets
was
pissed.
20 years old and I didn't have access to porn, I'd draw my own porn. Okay, like it's.
Well, no, we
You'd
did.
always
So
have it.
everybody has something that they do, right?
Yeah.
So now, you know, in the old days, so that they didn't jerk off to this old girlfriend that they had, or something like that, or you know, like in Afghanistan, like no donkeys, right? No donkeys. So
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
Just go with it.
But just go, Ryan, just run with it. No, but so I'm thinking maybe the way you're supposed to live, right, is not like jerking off to porn and things like that. And what you get from your girlfriend or your wife or whatever is that's the amount of sexual pleasure you're supposed to get from your body.
But
right?
see here, hold on. Here's the problem with that is you jerk off anyway, even if there isn't porn. Even if you've been with your wife or girlfriend for more than 19
you
seconds.
have to think of something though, right?
Yeah.
So no, so what he's doing is he's not.
No, I get what he's
allowing that other thought. That thought.
I know, but what you're saying is
relationship.
What you're saying is if there wasn't internet porn, it wouldn't be a thing. Yeah, it's still you're still gonna do it.
It would be something.
You're gonna jerk off to that gas station pump.
You got to
like
release,
tits.
right? You're wound up, right? But after a while, you get used to.
It absorbs back into your body.
Well, it's like probably steps, right? You get used to not doing your routine.
No,
which is
I agree with that.
That's
Actually,
step one, which would be nightly jerk off for me, right? Step one's gone. Okay, so now you have to figure out. Oh, I've gone fucking 2 days. What's gonna get me through not jerking off right now? I already beat my fucking not doing it 365 days out of the year. What's next? So what
I actually think, which is funny to say that because I will agree with the expression "sex begats sex," because if you do sex, or I don't want to say it's like an old person, or you do some sort of sexual activity, especially with a girl, it makes you even hornier. Like you do what you do, and then you're like, especially if it's a newer situation. I'm not gonna say anything.
When do we hang out again? Like that, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna use my own example.
I jerked off. Okay, so I got some. What do you call it when somebody gives you sex because they feel sorry for you?
Pity sex.
I got some pity sex.
Or for you, the usual.
Nothing. I got a little bit of pity sex a couple nights ago, and then on my way home, I'm like, I should jerk off before I go to bed. And I did that too.
That's weird.
Yeah, I got some pity sex.
Good for you.
Craig.
Are you Craig McTavish? That's
Yeah, that is Rob. That is a thing. All
Yeah.
of that.
No, there's a lot going on there.
Well, let's put it this way. Since I fucking started that, I started by jogging, which was something I was afraid to start doing again. I started jogging, and then I fucking got up to like a couple miles, and then fucking a couple days ago I ran 8 miles.
8 miles.
Did you lose yourself in the music the moment?
I own it.
You have to
I'll
break
never
in
let it
between,
go.
right? You have to like stop and walk.
No,
The way you can see that was
My
brilliant.
heart will.
It was a couple days ago when it was.
He
like,
missed it. You missed it. That was,
it was
he
really
continued that
cloudy and a
perfect.
little bit misty out, so it was cool. You know, I was able to just go slow pace.
I can't. Once I get to a mile, I have to stop, or my heart feels like it's gonna bounce out of my body. And then I can go for another quarter mile, and then I have to stop. And I go another quarter mile, and I have to stop.
At least you're trying.
No, I do it. I'll do it like for three days or so, and then I'll be and I go do it before work, and I'll go to work, and then I'll find some reason why I need to sleep more. Then I'll wake up and I'll lift weights, and then I'll go, all right, so no cardio for fucking a month. I'll do squats, and I'm like,
sucks.
if I do squats and I'm like, my heart is pounding after I do squats, and I'm sitting out in the door getting the fresh air. I'm like, does this count as cardio? Does it?
If your heart's beating, yes. If your heart beats over a certain level, it does. But you have to maintain it for a certain
I don't think
amount
it's
of
good for you though, because if you're only doing something in a minute that makes you want to die.
time. Probably not.
Yeah, not like running, right? Running you can like.
It's
kinda,
an even pace.
yeah,
It's supposed to
right
keep
there
it at
for
an
you.
even high pace. I don't know, burn fat, but
Yeah. So jerking, man.
that's crazy.
I've thought of that, Rob. I've gone
All right,
in
look,
my
let me-
head in that.
What
kind of
did it
shit,
say?
too.
Look, I don't know. I don't want to say it.
I've gone in my head on like not. So I got so many things going on. Tobacco, one of my biggest things. I'm like always.
You need to get rid of that shit.
I know. I'm always.
Can you
trying
help
to
me out
quit
with that? That's terrible.
I buy the chewing
That's
gum.
human poop.
It is.
You put human poop in your lip.
And for me, I have to have 2 fat dips in my upper 2 lips before I go to bed. Right before I go to bed.
Are you serious?
Then I jerk off. I have to do it. This is my routine. I have those dips in. I'll look at porn on my phone for a good 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
No problem. 45.
Why?
Because I've seen everything. So I have to find something that.
Saggy tits.
Oh, you get me.
Monster porn.
You
the
get
window,
me some tits.
to the wall.
You
You get
like
me some
monster
fucking.
porn.
You get me some balloons that are filling off of a fucking spout that are barely hanging on by a little thread.
We've covered this.
No, you don't.
Yes,
flip
we
them.
did. We did. It's the sequel.
No.
Okay, dude. There's.
Hold on, let me-
No, you hold on. No. Blah, blah, blah. There's plenty of times where I see posts on there, and I'm on there every day reading the posts.
Yeah.
There's a large percentage of people. There's a regular post that happens when somebody hits their goal. Like, say their goal was like 90 days or something. They'll report.
Do they get a
about it.
chip?
No, they'll report about it. They'll be like, "Hey guys, I hit my goal." Everybody congratulates them, and they say, "Here's what I did in those 90 days." And they say, one of them might say, "I focused on school," or "I tried to, learn more guitar."
Or I'm a dork and I
Dude,
can't get
a
laid.
huge
You need
percent of
something.
them say, "I quit nicotine." Huge. Fucking
No, that okay.
Really?
If I'm not doing the nicotine, I don't have the urge to jerk off as much.
Well, I'm saying
That's
vice
a weird
versa.
cor-
No, period.
I'm
dude.
saying,
No, I don't-
I'm saying with vice versa, they're using that extra energy to help assist them with quitting.
I don't think you're gonna go. I honestly, you get the statistics out, but I would say that nobody stops jerking off and keeps using nicotine. I would say that the
That's
statistic.
a weird study.
I would say the yeah, but like a lot of people use nicotine.
Oh, I'm gonna
Well,
connect
no,
the
dude,
study.
it supports what the evidence I've seen.
Because
You
when
believe-
I stop and I switch to I'm still using nicotine. I use the chewing gum. I'm like, okay, my routine's broken up. Because now, instead of going to my bedroom, it's time to go to bed, and turning on a light, putting on my phone, jacking off with a dip in, right? Now, I'm
So fucked up.
Yeah, now I know it's fucked up.
It's weird too
No,
because Troy's
but-
usually in the room with you.
But
That's weird.
No, that's actually one of the girls I was dating had a problem with. I have 2 beds in my room.
Because
He-
Troy.
Yeah, and he sleeps in his little tiny little bed, right? Little
What's the
single, or
problem?
whatever it is. He's passed out.
Oh, she didn't want to
I gotta
fuck.
jerk the old paper, right? Not in his bed,
That's kind of weird.
is it?
A little.
He's out like a light.
It's a little.
Oh, it's totally weird.
It's a little
Daddy's
weird.
got a routine.
It's a little weird.
Daddy's
That's
got a
hugely
That's-
weird.
yeah, that's-
How is that weird? I jerk off.
You jerk off when you're
John?
when your son's in their room.
No, yeah, when he's in the room. Hey, he would do the same for me. When I get old, okay? When I get old and I'm all like a little ball in the corner, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm sleeping, and he's like, Dad's asleep. He's, Dad's asleep. He lives with me now. Dad's 80 years old. If I get to live that old,
You won't.
and he's like, I'm gonna beat the old paper,
He's all dead. Watch.
A girl that I told that to thought that was creepy as shit.
It is.
No, it's not. I'm in a different bed. Plus, I got the fan on. It's not like it's pitch quiet in here. Oh, it's my dick I got.
Plus, I have the
That's
fan
my
on.
dick I got. No, I got the
You
fan
said
on.
plus I have the
I got the-
fan on.
not
What
the
the fuck does that have to do?
No, not the fan.
It's a cool dick.
Now
It's a
you
cool
know he's
dick.
not
No,
joking.
I've
a cool
always
dick.
had the fan on. It's not the fan up there. It's a fan on the ground that goes like this. So you can't hear. That's my shit.
so weird.
That's my shit. Girl, that's that butthole that I've been talking about. No, it's not like that. Dude.
Sex is one thing. Jerking off in front of your son.
It's
That's
not
fucked up.
in front of your son. He's out, and he's always passed out on the
next to
face.
It's pretty fucking close to your son. Was where you jerk off.
All right.
Okay, look.
There's nothing to look about.
That
It is what it
I
is.
still don't think that sounds bad.
You take dip, you take the little pouch and you stick it in your urethra, and you jerk off while your son watches until it's
Is this what you get?
into a bowl of Raisin Bran, which you both eat for breakfast.
Into a fan, because I brought up the fan, right?
But the fan covers the noise, so we're good.
One big glop just goes.
No.
Well, have you seen Blade, where the part where he cuts his head off? Hey,
Is it hard?
You know it.
Why is he biting it? He's snapping. Are you messing with him?
Okay.
Yeah, he's pumped
All
up.
right.
No, so what was I getting at? I was getting at tobacco.
no, you're getting at how fun it is to jerk off from her.
No, we're done with that. When
You aren't.
when I break the routine of tobacco,
Hopefully.
no, I guarantee
For luck.
I will do it again.
Next Friday and Saturday night.
What the fuck? I'm a repeat offender.
Until he's an adult, hopefully.
Yeah, when I become an adult, I will stop. Now, when I stop chewing tobacco,
Can't wait for Troy to be 13. Be like, this is how Daddy did it.
when I stop chewing tobacco, meaning I break my routine, I go to bed and I go.
I learned it from watching
No, I
you.
turn on. Listen, I turn on the same night light, and I'll read a book. Any other night, it's coming. I'm gonna come. Okay. When I don't, it's fucking
You don't
read
even
a book.
have
That,
one.
okay, that is the difference in my life. One is good for you, education, reading, right, keeping the brain.
The other's
active.
jizz.
The other is just looking for fucking floppy tits, right? That's all I do. And then when I have such problems sleeping, when I go to bed, close my eyes,
Wait, do you really
and
have
I have
one?
fucking. If I look at, I told you I look at porn for 45 minutes.
You
most
did say
nights.
that.
So think of all that, and I go quick through people. I'm not watching. I'm watching quick videos to see if I like it for a second. Otherwise, I'm scrolling. Think of all the different naked women that in 45 minutes that go through my head.
That's what that's how
On a
most
bright
people
light,
do it.
on a bright light in front of your face.
I don't know.
So
45 minutes.
when I come,
No,
Brian,
I'm talking about the quick.
when I finish and I close my eyes, now I'm gonna go right to bed.
well, no,
It's
you,
like literally, it's like a show of fucking shit in my head. Going
So
on.
whoa, so what do you? So you don't sleep
Not well. No.
ever?
You know this. When I spend the night, we both go to bed at 2 in the morning. I get up at what time? 6, 7?
Well, okay. Taking it apart, when I've been drinking, I sleep fine. But when I don't drink, I don't sleep well.
Are you thinking?
I'm dreaming, and it doesn't go well.
Yeah. So that's why you drink.
No,
So on the weeknights you deal with this, or you drink on the weeknight?
no, I do. It is what it. Sometimes it's not bad.
Like what you deal with sleeping,
Yeah,
or?
I still sleep. It's just sometimes when I don't drink, I have really vivid dreams. Sometimes they're not bad.
You get worse sleep when you're not drinking. You feel like that.
Not necessarily. It just depends on the night.
You definitely sleep in when you're drinking.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, like for example, tomorrow I'm gonna sleep in all night because Tuesday I was already tired from the weekend because it was fucking 3-day weekend. Wednesday,
Yeah.
fucking what's her name came over, so I was up to like
That chick.
I was up to like 12:30.
You still
The
seeing
one
her?
with the tits.
One with the tits.
She fucking. I go on Plenty of Fish. I log on for the first time in a while, like 2 weeks, and she messaged me and she says, "Your friend is a butthead" or something like that on there.
Oh yeah, she got mad at me.
What did you do? You must have made her
Nope.
mad. I ignored it.
I didn't do shit.
Went up in
She,
that butt.
she apologized to me.
Went up in that
Yeah, when
butt.
Brian slips from behind, dude, it's not It's not like a little problem.
It's
if you know what I mean.
it's just straight.
It looks like 2 pairs of butt cheeks, but it's actually his balls and her butt cheeks.
He just got abnormal balls.
she gets mad. Well, never mind.
No, listen, Brian, we need this stuff. Hey, wait, have you been inside her butt?
No,
Between her boobs.
You haven't been in her vaginas?
no.
Has she had her mouth around your penis? Yes.
Only
what
like
we got.
several times.
Really? She blows you to completion?
No, that's why I don't like her.
Oh, you can't get off with her?
No, that's not at all. She does very well. Actually, she's
But you can't get off by
Just
looking
doesn't
at her.
close that
kids.
deal.
No, she doesn't like it in the
She
mouth.
pulled her tits out while she's... Wait, she doesn't like what in her mouth? Cum?
Come
But you jerk off to finish.
She jerks me off to finish.
Where? On what?
Wherever.
Towel, usually?
Towel or my chest or whatever.
Yeah. You got a hairy chest,
I
dude.
do. It's
That must be a
still
little
there.
bit of a...
It's still there.
That must be a little situation.
No, but last time I was like, I want to blow in your mouth. And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, look, here's the thing. It's like, you do really good about blowing. But toward the end, I'm like, she's always like, why does it take so long? Well, because you're doing great.
Are you
and
still
then,
taking her out places and stuff?
fuck no.
That's probably why she's complaining to me. All he wants to do is come in my mouth all day. You still got, Brian, even if you still gotta take her out and
No,
be
I
honest
don't.
with her.
I'm actually kind of over her.
Then tell her that.
I did. That's why she gets so mad.
Oh. And is that where you guys left off, you think?
Well, that's what I told her. I was
When's the
like,
last day you've seen her? I'll tell you.
Wednesday.
3 days ago I started fasting.
I saw her 2 days. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, she
Drinking all your Diet Pepsi.
She
That's why I bought it, Roby.
Oh, really?
Hey, she gave you a blowjob 3 days ago?
Yep.
I gotta find me one of them. That's what, Brian, that's what I need, dude.
What?
Just a chick like that, a chick that you're totally using her.
Oh, Jesus.
She's all bummed out, but you're getting blowjob.
What's your point?
I need a chick like that.
Oh. So you want to hurt their
What I
feelings?
mean is I need a chick like that to get like blowjobs from a chick.
It's just weird with her. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, she's cool. Like,
No, she
we've
wants
already-
more of a relationship.
we've already
and
talked
all
about
you're doing
this.
is
She's a-
letting her give you
It's been just-
blowjobs.
no, I told her, I'm like, well, you want me to fucking, fucking use both fingers and make you shoot cheese out of your pussy?
Do you do
Fine.
anything for her?
I offered, and she said no.
You don't go down on her or nothing?
Fuck no. On a fat bitch? What's wrong with you?
There's a lot of spreading, but you know.
Thank you.
I don't know, dude. That sounds wrong.
It should.
We're not that cool that we can't go down on a fat chick, are we? Hey, he's laughing.
Because it's hilarious.
Rob went down on King Kong one time, dude.
Yeah, I did.
Remember the story?
Yeah, I'll remember.
You know he
I'm
told
not saying I would never do it. I would just never do it.
Oh, why did I?
Did he bite your head?
Yeah. He had a really thick beard.
Hey.
King Kong's beard, real thick.
That chick?
Yeah.
You went down on that big black girl, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You go down on chicks.
I don't. For the record, I don't.
Really? Yeah. 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 No. Yeah, I do. Oh, big time. That's like one of my biggest things, having a dick like mine. You gotta go down on him. The dick's not doing it. He's not doing the big lifting, the heavy lifting. Come on, bud. Come on, dude. I was with somebody that I know, and I was having sex with him the other night. No, hey, I was having sex with him the other night, and I'm like, I know. Okay, in the very beginning, this person's like, we're hanging out. She's like, you want to just come over, hang out? And I come over, hang out. I'm all cool. Shave your legs, right? I said, I'm gonna come over, shave your legs. We're not having sex.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This chick, I'm coming over. I'm all cool. Shave your legs. 'Cause she's hairy, right?
Yeah.
Is she
And-
Italian?
Yeah. So she is Italian, yeah. So I'm like, shave your legs, and she's like, no, I'm not. And sure enough, she fucking did. But we're hanging out,
Oh,
and she's
really?
like, yeah, and she's like, do you want to have
Okay.
sex? Just like that. You want to have sex after like an hour, just hanging out, being friends and all that. You want to have sex? I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. And then we go, and we're in the room, and we're kissing all that, and
That's
then
so weird.
yeah, and then I'm feeling down there, and it's hairy, right? The
Uh.
legs are a little hairy, right? Not like hairy like a guy's, but like prickly, right? And I'm like, all right, so I'm in. But now that I'm already in, I'm like, you're kind of hairy. It's not like the sexiness of a woman, right?
Yeah.
So it's a dude. No, no, it's a. So we're going at it and all that shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm trying to have some good sex. But then I start telling some jokes, right? I start telling some jokes and stuff while we're having sex. She starts laughing at the jokes.
What?
I start telling jokes because
Hey, is this thing on?
no, but like I'm mixing it up. I'm trying to mix it up because we've
So,
we've
a
done
rabbi
this.
and a priest walk into a bar.
No, but like they usually like she usually likes is like I'll tell her something like sexy, like remember when I did this and you did this, like in sexual stuff that we did, and it gets them going and stuff. I'm doing that, and then she gets on top, and then I think I said like a joke or something like that.
Remember when I stole your bank card?
Yeah, that gets her off. Yeah, remember when I stole your bank card and racked up all that debt, and you just finally finished paying it off? No, but
Remember when I filed a restraining order against you?
yeah, Yeah, and then you filed one back and were like, who's got the bigger restraining order? You know.
Yeah, that's hot, right?
No, but we're going at it, and I'm like, this is not. I know that there's some more time that needs to be put in for her to come, right?
Come.
And at that point, I'm like, I don't think I have this fucking in me with the hairy legs and all that. I don't think I got like the whole mojo going. So I'm like rattling off a couple little, not jokes, but like I'm being funny, right? I'm being like funny and stuff like that, and it killed her when she was on top. And then finally, I'm just like, you know, she's just like, you know, we'll go ahead and just finish and all that. And so I finished, and I told a couple more jokes, and then and then I'm like, you want me to, you know, I'm like, you want me to go down, you know? Well, I didn't even offer to go down because it was so hairy. I'm just like, I'm all, you want me to like finger you? Because I've done that before too, like, you know, finger her to where she's gonna go. And she's like, she's all, no, you know, I'm alright. And then I, you know, told a couple more jokes. And then said, hey, you know, I'm going down to the old hairy cove. You know, with the old fingers walking him like a human walking, you know, walking him down like, hey, we're gonna go explore in the Alps right here, right? You know, all that. And she's just like, no.
You walk like this, and she's all no, and you're all.
What, kicking dirt on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kicking dirt on it. I'm like, here I go. And then like, and when you get to the vagina, it's up to this little finger guy. It's up to his knees.
In hair?
Yeah.
Ooh, what?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a hairy bush.
Ooh.
Yeah, Brian.
What about hers?
I'm walking down her
No, you
stomach.
don't
Look at
do that.
I'm walking down her stomach like this. Like, here, I'm going to the old hairy cove. Like, I said that, right? And she's all, and it gets up to your knees. For this guy right here, your knuckles right there. And she's just like, no. And I'm like, I'm not into it either.
Wait, so
It was up to here
did
in
you
hair.
finish?
Yeah. Let me see your fingers. It's up to my fingers. Yeah. No, did I finish? Did I finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why would you use
I finished on top, grabbing boobs, you know, grabbing the boobs, and then pull out. Obviously pull out, and then just
Wait, what? No, you leave it in. Let God decide. That's how we do it.
He did once.
Go ahead, God decide.
He did once, and that's
He did. No, he decided several times. You only got lucky once.
Oh, we only got lucky one. Oh yeah. That's nice. That's nice. What were you doing in there? Pouring a little. Not pouring a little drinky poo.
No, I ate some of your pasta. It was really good.
Did you like it?
Mhm.
It's not bad. I would say that the shrimp is a little soft, right? You
No,
know how sometimes I make it
it's
as
good.
tough.
It was perfect.
You know what I mean?
Mine was pretty good.
Rubbery. Sometimes when I make it.
Like when you don't jerk off for 90 days.
Was it pretty good?
I
That
thought it was
is. Would you say that's close to like a person making a shrimp scampi? The taste and the texture. Did you eat noodles?
What are noodles?
No. Did you try the noodles?
What is cum?
Did you try the noodles?
Yes, they're good.
Would you say it's kind of like a shrimp scampi?
Yes, but it was also spicier than a scampi.
There's never spice in a scampi. I shouldn't have put that in there. There's just usually salt, pepper, and
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying it was spicy.
Scrubs.
And scrubs.
Scrimps.
Scrubs.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab a beer ski.
Let's make some drinky poos, huh?
No, I'm gonna grab a beer. You have a beer right there.
Yeah, I'm not asking for that. I'm asking for drinky poos.
You're gonna have your drinky poos, Brian.
Look at Bill Maher with his lawn streaks.
I'm not asking, I'm letting you know how it's going to go down.
I know. When you want a drinky poo, we're gonna have a drinky poo. What happened to Pat? He said he's coming over with Liz.
You tell me.
All right, should we close this one down? It's
Brian, do you
an
wanna
hour
close it down?
13.
I didn't know we were still done.
You didn't know we're still
Did you hear what I said?
Let's go and
I didn't
wrap-
know we were still done.
Well, let's go and wrap that up for today. That's the
I like that one.
It's the politically correct.
the politically correct podcast coming at
And
you.
you know what? Wait, everything
June
on there
2nd,
today
17.
was pretty much politically correct. I would say, like
Pretty much,
nothing racist, nothing sexy,
not too much.
nothing naked, nothing.
Nothing sexy? We're
Nothing.
talking about jerking off for an hour.
Do we have any sponsors?
Bill,
Wait, hold on, let me.
Bill,
I know we were talking
Hold on,
earlier
let me find my
about
notes.
a jacuzzi filled with cum.
Let me find my
Was
notes.
it- wasn't that Rickleby?
no.
Rickleby's done. I'm
No.
done with that guy, dude.
Hold on, let me
Everything
find my-
I've touched with that guy's is
Hold
come.
on. Rickleby's evidently is having a going out of business sale.
Oh no.
We had the shampoo. If you don't remember from previous installments, they had a shampoo.
Right.
Indeed.
And I don't know if you remember that shampoo, but it was it had a stiff hold, is what I will say, which is weird because it's not a particular hair gel; it was the shampoo. But anyway, so they've decided to throw all of their leftover products into a jacuzzi,
In one
and
jacuzzi.
they have turned the bubbles on. So if you
Is
feel
that what
like
it says? We've really turned the
it
bubbles
says
on?
we've really turned the bubbles on. So it
We've
says
really turned the bubbles on
so
this one.
it's a literal blowout sale. And if you want to come down here and get
Blowout sale.
if you really want to come down here and get yourself immersed in bubblegum, then that seems to be the thing
It
to do.
isn't
Apparently Jeff was having anal sex all weekend. That's why he's calling it a blowout sale.
Well, I mean, I'm reading the document here, and it's just weird because all it says is just bubbles and cum. I don't understand. I don't.
Bars near me. Alright. Yeah, no. Rickleby, so for the purposes of
Blowout sale to celebrate Jeff blowing out his anus.
That's the true definition of a blowout sale.
Alright, so before we started doing this, Brian and I would just be hanging out together. It would never be Pat showing. Nobody would ever show up, right? It'd just be him and I. Before you started coming over, we started doing a little podcast. Brian and I, about this time, 10:30, something like that, we'd go, hey, we should get our ducks in order. No, usually around 9, you want to go to a bar tonight.
Yeah.
Then about 9:30, I'd go, you say something about a bar earlier? And about 10 o'clock, he'd go, yeah, I did say something about a bar. And about 10:30,
We don't-
go, well, we should think about
We
going.
don't really
on."
talk very much.
No, we usually just watch the back window looking for creeps. No, but like we'd go, okay, we're gonna go to a bar. Come 10:30, I'd go into my phone and I'd go, bars near me, right? And the same ones always come up. And you got Good Old Boys, right? We've been to pretty much every bar.
Yep.
Like, around. We've been to like, we went to one like is an Asian. I know I always say Asian,
Boiler Room?
and I don't know what type of Asian it was. Boiler Room.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Remember that one chick was fucking the most hot chick you'd ever seen, Rob. Like a doll got sat down, and she had fake bolt-on tits, right? But just the body that you could like touch, thumb and fucking
Sweet
middle
little
finger
ass.
around.
And just she had the perfect little hair and the perfect little Vietnamese face, and she was just like, "Oh, I'm just from here.
Dude, Rob, perfect.
I just from here.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just from here."
No, I'm just
What?
from here. Yeah,
Sure.
she's all. How,
Hey guys,
when
what
is
are you
hamburger?
drinking? Drinks?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, can I get a Corona? She's like, "Oh, I'm just from here."
So Brian does not eat much when he's fucking drinking. Sometimes I just get fucking hungry. I ordered the fucking
Egg rolls.
egg rolls, and they brought a plate out, and it must
They
have like
were
a good 10 of
amazing,
them on there,
at
dude.
least.
And Rob, they were like easily the size of those little frozen burritos, the small ones, you know, like big fucking
Right.
egg rolls and delicious with the sweet
They
and sour.
they were really
Dipping
good.
in those motherfuckers, but that was a gem, but not like a place to go if you ever want to fucking.
If
If
we
you
ever,
want to look at a hot Asian girl.
I don't know if they're still even open anymore.
I don't. Remember when we showed up at that one place and it was like they said no, sorry, fat people only.
Yeah, Club Blue.
Yeah, Club
It was
Blue.
Club Bubbles or
No,
Bounce?
not
in
Club
Long Beach?
Bounce. No, right here.
It was,
down the
but
street.
they called it something special. They were like, it was like bubble.
It was Bubbles. It was like a special night.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't like an all day. It
No,
was like an
just
all
that
day.
night. No, because we were up and the black guy, the bouncer was this black guy, nice guy, and he's like, hey, what's up, fellas? We're all, what's up? We're just trying to get. He's all, hey, so y'all know it's like a big girl night, right? And we're like, well, that explains a lot of things.
And then we look in the parking lot and some big you could tell they seek it out or some shit, dude. Because
Yeah, boys, I'm ready.
I'm ready to poke. No, Rob. The
I'm gonna
fucking
tell him Large Marge sent you.
the girls that are getting out of the car, once we said this is a big girls club in here,
It clicked.
it clicked. 'Cause, Rob, out in the parking lot, There's only like one, like a bunch of cars and stuff, but only one person getting out, and it was just like
The car starts as a lowrider, she gets out, and then it's a raised
Yep.
monster truck.
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah. I'm all check out that El Camino. What? It's a full size Chevy. Yeah.
What?
So you guys know about this place, right? We're all, what do you mean? He's like, fat bitches. You know,
No, he
that's
said
it.
big girls, and then we walked out towards our car because we're too cool for fat girls.
I personally think so.
We walked out towards our car and like M&M's were like M&M's, like there's nothing,
rapper.
no curve. There's just shoes and person. It's shoes, person, and a smile. And they're getting out of their fucking cars and they're like, Diabito, and then they fucking roll one side of there, dude.
And you got mad at me because I started laughing.
I do remember that.
I started laughing.
We're at the
I was
door,
like,
man. No, not even that cool. He just, not even fucking like that. He just goes, the guy goes, no, this is for big girls. And there's gotta be like a couple of big girls around. He just goes, he just starts laughing. And I'm like, Brian.
That was funny to me.
We've been fucking drinking. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
no, Brian, we gotta go right now. So what we do is we start fucking.
That reminds me of me whenever I was.
Don't make
drinking
me
with
feel
Steve.
bad about fat bitches.
Okay, Good Old Boys Sports Bar
Oh no.
is a 4.3, and it says.
Out of
And it
25.
says for reviews, the tiki drinks have fresh ingredients with unique combinations. We've been in these fucking dive bars, right? And you got another one that says, a local place, but with comfortable atmosphere.
Comfortable.
That's what I said. And then somebody else says, good stiff drinks and cool people. My dad farted on my belt when I got home.
We've already done. We've done the review cast though.
No, but like people take themselves so seriously. Good dive bar with a friendly mix of customers and great bartenders. This is a great place for the Anaheim Disneyland area. Tourists are welcome. I ate one dude's dick in the back of a back room that was in the back of something that looked like a bat. I was one of them.
The table settings were
Dude.
Steve, the table settings were wonderful. The atmosphere great. I saw a little bit of shit on a napkin.
It appeared to be human shit as the man wiped his
4.5
ass.
stars.
We've done the star joke.
Yeah, no.
Kinda
Yeah.
did it. It was one of our first podcasts.
No, I know, but here's another one from Jennifer.
Good enough.
This guy mixes one hell of a drink. It's fun to be around the whole atmosphere. Everything's fun. My friends are fun. My dad wasn't fun when I was trying to sleep last night. I rolled over and found that every inch of him was inside of my dad's dad. I'm sorry, I got nothing.
It's not my dad's dad.
I was making that up. It's a picture of Kramer.
Oh, you think that's? Oh, really? You were making that up?
Oh, everything's fun except for my dad. And when I fell asleep, I woke up with
Went to
dad.
ESPN Zone. Pretty cool place. A little
Hey, is
crowded.
that Thrill Cower sitting right there? That guy looks like not that.
He's the one to ESPN Zone. Pretty cool place. Decent food. Had a great time. Bartender was nice, but his dick tasted like shit. 5 stars. Oh, we're done with that.
Look, is that not Real Cower on
Yeah.
the right? Right there. All right, Rob, let's wrap this bitch up.
All right.
All right.
That was terrible.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the end there, and we'll do
Yeah.
we'll do better next time.
We apologize.